Hello learners. Did you know about the median nerve? So keep an eye out and learn about origin of the median nerve. The median nerve arises in the axillary region, and it is formed by the unification of the medial and lateral cords of the brachial plexus. It contains fibers from roots of spinal nerve C5 to T1. Median nerve is the main peripheral nerve of the front of the upper limb. It arises as a branch of the brachial plexus. It controls coarse and fine movements of the upper limb. In this article, we shall look at the anatomy of the median nerve, its origin, course, relations and branches. Course of the median nerve. After its formation from the brachial plexus, the median nerve descends down in a superficial course. It is closely related to the brachial artery throughout its course in the arm, and enters the cubital fossa at elbow. Then it enters the forearm to lie between flexor digitorum superficialis and flexor digitorum profundus. It lies adherent to the back of superficialis muscle. Then it reaches down the region of wrist, where it lies deep and lateral to palmaris longus tendon. Lastly, it passes deep to flexor retinaculum through carpal tunnel to enter the palm. Soon it terminates by dividing into muscular and cutaneous branches. Relations and branches of the median nerve. To make it easy to remember, it may divide it into arm, forearm, and palm. Relations in arm. In the upper part, it is lateral to the brachial artery. In the middle of the arm, it crosses the artery from lateral to the medial side. And in the cubital fossa, it lies medial to the brachial artery, behind the bicipital aponeurosis, and in front of the brachialis muscle. Branches in arm. In the arm, the median nerve gives off a branch to the pronator teres just above the elbow, and vascular branches to the brachial artery. An articular branch to the elbow joint also arises at the elbow. Relations in forearm. The median nerve enters the forearm by passing between the two heads of the pronator teres. Here it crosses the ulnar artery. Along with the ulnar artery, the median nerve passes beneath the flexor digitorum superficialis and runs deep to this muscle on the surface of the flexor digitorum profundus. About 5 cm above the wrist, it becomes superficial, and lies between the tendons of flexor carpi radialis, laterally, and flexor digitorum superficialis, medially. It is overlapped by the tendon of the palmaris longus. Branches in forearm. First, muscular branches are given off in the cubital fossa to flexor carpi radialis, palmaris longus and flexor digitorum superficialis. Second, the anterior interosseous branch is given off in the upper part of the forearm. It supplies the flexor pollicis longus, lateral half of flexor digitorum profundus and pronator quadratus. The nerve also supplies distal radio-ulnar and wrist joints. Third, the palmar cutaneous branch arises a short distance above the wrist, lies superficial to it and supplies the skin over the thenar eminence and the central part of the palm. Fourth, articular branches are given to the elbow joint and to the proximal radio-ulnar joint. Fifth, vascular branches supply the radial and ulnar arteries. Sixth, a communicating branch is given to the ulnar nerve. Relations in palm. The median nerve enters the palm by passing deep to the flexor retinaculum, through the narrow space of the carpal tunnel. Immediately, below the retinaculum, the nerve divides into lateral and medial divisions. Branches in palm. First, the lateral division gives off a muscular branch to the thenar muscles, and 3 digital branches for the lateral 1½ digits including the thumb. Second, the medial division divides into 2 common digital branches for the second and third interdigital clefts, supplying the adjoining sides of the index, middle and ring fingers. Third, The median nerve also supplies to 5 muscles, namely the abductor pollicis brevis, the flexor pollicis brevis, the opponens pollicis, and the first and second lumbrical muscles. And also to the palmar skin over the lateral 3½ digits with their nail beds. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment down.